Hello, this is Elise Wallace, and I'll be showing you 7 steps to perfect exposure based on Josh Johnson's tutorial, Perfect Exposure Every Time. Let's get started. Basic exposure. In this tutorial, I'll be teaching about how to use metering to get good exposure. The key to good exposure is to find a balance between camera's ISO, the aperture, and the shutter speed. It can be tricky at times. For step 1, pick a desired effect. You can have freeze motion, blurred motion, shallow depth of field, deep depth of field, a lighter effect, or a darker effect. Second, adjust your settings. For frozen, you want to have a low shutter speed. For blur, you want to have a high shutter speed. For shallow depth of field, you want a wide aperture. And for deep, you want a narrow aperture. For lighter and darker, you want to adjust the ISO up and down. Okay, now we need to go into autofocus. To go into autofocus, you press halfway down onto the shoot button. To go into autofocus, you'll also go into your camera's metering. Okay, so we're going to talk about metering. I'm going to be using my Canon PowerShot as an example. This is the screen of my camera. Here you have the shutter speed, here you have the aperture, here the ISO. Now you'll notice that above the ISO there's this bar. This is your metering bar. You see the little red dot? That means that my exposure is really low. Now the goal is to get that bar in the middle. How do you do this, you ask? Well, you adjust the aperture, the shutter speed, and the ISO. Now keep in mind that you want to still have the desired effect, so you would want to keep your ISO, aperture, and shutter speed to where you need it to get your desired effect. Okay, so if the bar is too low, you bump up your ISO, your aperture, and your shutter speed. If the bar is too high, you want to lower your ISO, your aperture, and your shutter speed. Okay, test shot. 6th step. Did you get your desired effect? If yes, then capture the shot you want. If not, go back and adjust your settings to get the desired effect. 7th, post your picture after you get the perfect exposure with a perfect effect. Post your picture for the whole world to see. Okay, thank you very much. I hope you have a good day. Bye.